Got 1,000 hair products and you still got hair problems and you don't know which way to turn. You don't know what you deserve. Let's talk hair. I got what you deserve. Let's talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair. Let's talk hair.
Yes. Sorry for the delay. It was Facebook fault. I don't know what happened. Welcome to Talk Hair to Me. I had to reboot things, but you know what? Sometimes when the devil get a little busy or glitches or stuff happen, guess what? It don't even matter. We keep rolling and rolling and rolling anyway. So whatever happened, I'm all right. I'm all right. So I thank you all for tuning in to Talk Hair to Me. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you're actually able to see this. Because we don't know what's the situation or whatever. But let's make sure that you're able to see this. I'm going to go over to the Deserve page. Let's see. Put in the chat if you're able to see me. I think you are. Darlene Ray says, "Hi, I'm in." You in, Darlene? That's my beautiful client. My beautiful mother says, "I see you, baby. I'm glad you see me. I see you. I look just like her, y'all." So I'm excited about this show because I'm actually experiencing. Let me pull it down a little bit so y'all won't think I'm up in here naked, being disrespectful. But yes, happy Sunday. And so I have a little clip, and I want y'all to ask questions, okay? So this is what it is all about. So, Darlene, you know to ask questions, okay? I think I said Sheer Woods. Sheer, you don't never ask questions. That is so cute. But we want you, we want you to ask some questions, okay? Because I like to be challenged, with everything. So, however, I've had some experiences with clients, and I wanted this show to be about hair tips for the summer. I thought, people kind of know what to do, but you don't clearly. So, I want to make this a wonderful experience for all of us. If you have any questions or any concerns, yes, I want to hear from you today. And me reason being is because I got a little bag. I got a little bag. It's not a weed bag. It's a bag. So I'm about to open it. So I do want to show just a quick clip so you'll know what's about to happen. So let's go there. Hi, welcome to Let's Talk Hair. Let's dive in about the subject of the hot summer months, and we definitely need some hair advice. It's not just hot in our bodies, but it's hot in our hair, which can lead to very, very damaging agents. So let's get started. Let's do some giveaways. Ask your questions. Welcome to Let's Talk Hair. Oh, you caught me sipping, didn't you? So, this some real good water. I love this water. Oh, it's so good. This water's so good. So, however, it's hot outside. Yeah, let me open my bag up because I want you to see what's in my bag. Michelle Carpenter, how you doing? We asking questions. I want y'all to talk. I want y'all to engage because I feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling myself today. I just, I'm glad I'm off. I've been working, not just doing hair, but I've been doing a lot of office work, and I've been talking to people internationally, and I'm just I'm glad that I don't know, taking a little business break because it starts back up tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Not complaining, no, Lord Jesus. Michelle Carpenter says, hello, how are you doing? So we want to talk about the hot summer months. So for those of you who've never seen Let's Talk Hair, you can put it in the chat that you a virgin and you new to it. But however, my people out there that's watching, we know we we get, I don't mind whatever question you ask. They already know that. So you don't have to sit back and I'm not an Atlanta housewife where I'm entertaining you. I do a little bit of entertainment, but I just want to really not miss the big picture. The big picture is I've never seen a platform where people welcome this type of element of asking questions, getting the information that you need. Hair loss is so real. If you come to my salon in Carterville, Tennessee, I have a private suite in the open salon, nice scenery. Um, but there are people that come in, and I've amped up even the treatments that I give because the the level of damaged hair is so huge. And I just left the grocery store. I'm not your average person that's sitting there. I have to cook before I even get on the show, for my men, my son and my husband. And so I saw a lady that I hadn't seen in a while. And she was like, um, you can tell she didn't want the conversation, but she just wanted to acknowledge. I didn't know who she was because, and then I looked at her face. I'm like, oh, where's you? Because she had her wig on and it wasn't a cute one. Not talking about her, but I'm just saying it's a bunch of wigs out there and we all wear them. Y'all know, y'all go on my page. I just had mine. But when you come out of them, what is up under that wig? And so you need some help. So here go my little bag. And this is not the only bag I have. This is a bag I found. This is what happens in the dry summer months. This is hair. This is you with the crochets, you with the braids, you with the sew-ins, you with the anything protective, and then you forget. I have I'm not gonna say who it is, uh, but I have I might go and bust out. My sister, Yolanda, I'm gonna call you out and bust you out. She looks so good with her sew-in. Mama, don't she? Go, come on, mama, come on, say it. She looks so good. And you get compliments. She been getting these compliments. But I gotta tap her a little bit because we got the weave and I wore a wig and you wore a weave in Jamaica, but that's what happens. We began to leave it in longer than it was supposed to be in. And where is the first place that we began to lose our hair? What's the first place? Mama said, yes, she does. She do look pretty, but was not going to look pretty if she decides that I'd rather get those compliments than to take that out and treat my hair or treat my hair while I have it in there. So I had to say that because I'm getting ready to tap her because of the fact that sometimes we wear our wigs, our weaves, and our protective style. Hey, Miss Coleman, just see you on Instagram. Glad you came over. And so I want you to know that in the hot summer months, yesterday, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Y'all, I just want to, I just want us to all just come together because what happened to my scalp, it had been so hot. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. It's been in the 90s, and sometimes it was like a, the 100, something like that. And what happened was, uh, what Margaret Sharp, which is my mom, she says, yes, in the top and on the sides, that's where hair loss begins to start shedding. Hi, April Givens. I'm going to do an announcement. Once April Givens give me that flyer, she's the owner of Colors Salon in Cordova, of Trinity and Germantown Road. She's everything. She is a woman of God, first lady. But I'm going to give that announcement towards the end to let you know what April Gibbons got going on, and I'll give you more information of how you can get your tickets. April, do you all have tickets? So we're going to give tickets and everything because she has a women's conference about unveiling. So a lot of times we're by ourselves. Hey, Nidra. Hey, Joyce Howard. How you doing? Joyce, I do expect you to win a prize today. But sometimes, we're going to dive in about as a woman. And then I'm one of the guest speakers. I'll be speaking about 10 minutes, and then I'll be a distributor. I mean, a vendor as well. April says, no tickets, just show up and be blessed. Woo! Where they do that at? And I already know how she roll. So it's about to be crazy. Flyers will be out next Sunday, which is good because we'll be able to showcase her flyers, and then we're also going to send it out through. I have 1,600 people where I can send it out through Deserve. Michelle says, put my glasses on. She says, we sweat our natural hair in the summer. Michelle, it's hot. What we do to maintain nice hairstyles, appearances. Now, this is what I want to say. My experience that I just had, we're talking, if you just joining, we're talking about the hot summer months. Damage can happen real quick. And one thing, I'm not advertising, but this is what I've been, April, you collecting this kind of stuff too? But this is customers who leave their protective styles in long. I have a lot of this. This is just a minimum, but I have a lot of this. And then they're new. They're finding me all on social media. They're finding me Googling and all that stuff, Google my business, everything. And so, and what I'm doing is, which I didn't even know I could do this, but I am able to, without you getting the big chop, I'm able to take your dreads and able to save a lot of your hair where you don't have to do the big chop. I know I had that talent, but I'm a mixologist. I put this together, that together. Now you can see your hair. So I was able to do that. That's another show. But what I want to say is that when hair loss begins in the hot summer months, what I was doing, because it was so hot, I was sweating in my head. And it was so hot until I could look and these face masks, when we wear our face masks, I have makeup on now, but I've actually have brown patches on my face. And I didn't have that before COVID. So now I have the brown patches, which I know that the face mask is actually changing because it's smothering us and it can't breathe. So imagine if you're wearing wigs and weaves and different things, your hair cannot breathe if it becomes, that's what you do all the time. Instead of it being just a style that you embrace from a special occasion or a trip. So what happens is when you sweat, there's a such thing called salt buns, okay? And they can rest on your scalp. When we sweat, we produce salt and sodium in our bodies, okay? Naturally, that's what we produce. And then it rests and becomes a filler. Okay? Listen carefully. Okay? And then it rests in our hair, it rests on our scalp. And then you start saying things like, my scalp is itching. Oh, it's itching. So, one product that's great is the actual elixir oil. It is a product that you definitely need um, no matter what in the summer. If you don't have this product, oh my God, I have it on my face now. Look at my face. I'm 51 years old. I take pure black soap and I cleanse it. No, I'm not all up in Macy's and all that. I use a lot of stuff from the African store and I cleanse my face with that. I take pure honey when I need to exfoliate my face, and then I get dead skin off my face. So, what we need to do to our scalps. So, what we can do to our scalps, because I'm about to get triggered with this, is yesterday I could feel inflammation and I could feel my scalp kind of, it wasn't burning, but I could feel that it was just irritating me a little bit. And so I shampooed my hair with, and I'm showing you this because I'm taking you through the steps to get, if you, the hot summer months is giving you, you're itching, you're flaking, you're drying out, and you kind of find yourself like, because it's the sweat in the hot summer months that's nesting on top of your scalp. And because of the hair you have, it kind of smothers it and it can't breathe or evaporate out. So what it does is it just dries out, which produces a salt bun. I came with my Satin Moisture, which is plant-based, Deserve product that is plant-based, clarifies, and without removing your natural oils. And then I came with my Smoothie Moisture, helps with moisture. And then I came with my apple cider strengthening rinse. And if you're traveling, it comes in a travel size. Isn't that neat? Okay. And then your conditioner you can get in the travel size, and the Satin Moisture shampoo. You can get that through Customs, okay? And what I did was, after I rinsed my hair off with warm water, I put this on first, the apple cider, which is helping with split ends, detoxifying the hair, removing a lot of the inflammation, but it also will remove it, but the acidity in it may make it feel a little tight. So I needed to loosen it up. And then I came with Silk Milk to put the moisture back in it, which is a thickening agent. And then I knew that I was extra dry, so I put the Damage Reverse Elixir oil. Okay, I put it like up front, because what happened is, I don't know how many of you put it in the chat, and how many of you have experienced, like, sometimes it's not ringworm, but what it is when your hair gets so dry, the scale of the dryness kind of does a kind of an uneven line border. It kind of goes like, and then, so, because I'm super sensitive, so I put the elixir on that, and I put it all back here, because when I'm doing my clients and I get a little tired, and then it was like 79 degrees in there. It was, it would go to 77, 76, 79. It was really kind of hot, but in my private suite, it was like 71. So it's cooler there, but out there, and I was constantly moving around. I'm always wiping down chairs. I have the mask on. I'm I'm wiping out. Every time a client gets up, I'm making sure that I sanitize the chair so you don't get sick or anything happens. So I'm after COVID, I'm adding on more work. So I'm moving around more, bending, blowing, twisting, rolling, silkening. And so the body is taking is producing this heat itself. So I put this on, massage my scalp, and I got up on the dryer and I was able to um, detoxify. I was able to add moisture. Anybody got any questions with those steps I just did? And all of a sudden, the itching subsided, the inflammation went away, and I was able to enjoy this style right here because I have a special occasion. I can't tell you all right now. I have to tell you next week because I don't know who's watching. But I had a special occasion and I said I want to kind of switch up my style a little bit. And then I added my color. But when I added my color, the apple cider opened up the cuticle, it enhances your color, and I was able to do that. In the hot summer months, instead of allowing our hair to just dry out, we need moisture to come in. We definitely need protein. And so week before I did the Shea Bay, which gave me protein, moisture, and I was able to have the Shea Bay to keep it nice and strong and things like that. So in the hot summer months, you can still, if you're wearing protective styles, I see so many people with protective styles, but they're lacking edges and all of that. Now, if you have braids or weave, anybody have braids or weave, you can leave this product in. It's going to double your hair. I love it. I love it on my hair. It looks so good. I mean, it's strengthening the hair. All of the essential oils that you need. The Shea Bay from Chad, Africa is in here. Yes, Jesus, I love this product. So when you have the wigs, I saw what you want to do is make sure that you sanitize your wigs. If you have the weaves, because the weaves carry a stench to it. Yeah, I know your man might not be so encouraged to tell you your hair stink. So to keep that funk and that scent from that wig, because y'all look good with that stuff, but the people, when you walk by, you can smell it. And I know you're immune to it because you just love those compliments. But you have to realize, be sanitary with it, because if you start smelling it, it's going to eventually mess with your scalp and your hair. So make sure you're putting some oil and moisture, which is the damage reverse elixir oil, because it's going to be intentional to help grow your edges. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Any questions so far? I want to ask any questions because you may be wearing a certain style. Let's go to Margaret Sharp, which is my mom, says my hair feels fuller with that. Are you talking about the Shea Bay, Mama? I love that. I knew that my mom would love this product because she's the type, when she kind of sees something is really working, she dives all in. All you have to do is prove it. And so with this product here, the way that she wears her hair now, my mom was wearing wigs. I haven't seen her. Mama said yes. She said yes. She's not even, I haven't seen her in a wig. I cut her hair and then have it, I texturize it. It's really cute. I texturize it, put like a black demi on it, and I'm gonna get her to the shop. She probably can come next week, get it right in before the 4. And so, and then I gave her the Shea Bay treatment, and then she took some products home. Did you know you could also treat your hair while you're in the shower, and it's like a steam bath? Darlene Ray, she says that She says, doing summer workout sessions in the gym, do you recommend using the elixir before or after the workout? Okay, when you're in the workout, Darlene, what I recommend is that you're going to produce a lot of body heat. That's what you're going to do. And now these gyms now, people are opening up throughout the city of Memphis and other states heated workout gyms where when you go in, it's intentional for you to pop a sweat. So it's hard for you to really keep your hair. So sometimes you don't go to the salon because you're not going to enjoy the actual style itself. So what you're going to do is, because you're going to be working out and you're going to producing body heat, which is going to cause what? Salt buns. The salt buns itself that's going to be producing is going to have the salt. If you do not shampoo your hair or do anything, so I would say before you actually begin to work out, and you know you're going to lose your style and different things like that, the actual Shea Bay, it would be wonderful for you to put the elixir oil on your scalp. You can put the Shea Bay if you have tracks or through your hair, or you can put it on your hair if you know you're not going to wear your hair. But I would recommend the elixir oil on the scalp, because while you're working out, it's going to become kind of heat ignited. It's going to start waking up, and it's going to go inside and under the scalp. So once it travels under the scalp, then it's going to start working like a treatment hollow oil for you. Now, another one, Darlene, is that if you're working out and you want to deep root condition your hair and have the moisture and make sure your hair is detangled, you can, whether you have weave, whether you have braids, whether you have your hair, like if you're like, I'm working out, yes, and you don't want to lose your style, just put the oil on. If you don't care about losing your style and you're going to shampoo your hair anyway, you can put this right here, which is the Silk Milk Conditioner, which detangles the hair, adds moisture as a thickening agent too. So it's going to start thickening your hair and then soften it. This right here is a beast too. You can put that in between the tracks, on your edges. Even if you're wearing a style, you can put a little bit of this on your edges. And if you know you're headed back to the salon, yes. So Darlene, of course. Hello, Vicky Moore. How you doing? Are you my cousin? That's Vicky. Okay, yes. Cecilia Coleman says, I am on week 2 of micro braids. It's time for me to wash my scalp. How should I use my Shea Bay? Yes. What you need to do is, I assume you already have this in your home, Cecilia. You're going to shampoo your hair. You can shampoo once with the satin moisture, then come with the smoothie moisture, and then you'll put the Shea Bay on your scalp. Okay, so you have the micro braids. So they braided your hair all the way down. You can actually take the Shea Bay and put it down on your braids and then throughout your scalp. Okay, and then you can let that sit 30 to 45 minutes. You can get in the shower. Now, what you can do, just as a leave-in, you can take the Shea Bay itself, work it as a leave-in, and then maybe 3 times out of a week, put it through your scalp area. You can mix it with the elixir oil, or you can do it by itself, so your hair can remain thick. Okay, and you want to make it have strength. Remember, everybody, when you do not treat the hair, when you have weave or foreign hair in your head, the weave itself is going to pull all of the moisture and protein, because it's going to take over and it's going to begin, because it's a weight. Anytime you put anything foreign in the hair, it becomes a weight. I mean, it's going to suck it up. If you're a mother and and you got a baby and you're pregnant, the child is just, look at it like that. the child is going to pull everything that is in you from all your nutrients and vitamins and everything. The child will pull it out of you. So we're going to kind of look at it that way. Okay, this is what you're avoiding with those micro braids. When they're braiding the hair, they're putting tension, they're braiding it tight, that little bitty micros. You need to make sure you're using that Shea Bay. You're putting elixir oil on, because sometimes when you have the actual um, foreign hair, braids, weave, or whatever have you, you begin to abandon your own hair and scalp. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to focus on that and make sure that you're conditioning at least every 2 weeks with the Shea Bay for 45 minutes, but every 3 days at least, because you can do it every day, but every 3 days, you at least working it as a leave-in. Is that did that help you any? And you can apply heat to it when you get in the shower. And I want to tell you all, when you're getting in the shower, your apple cider, your silk milk, and your elixir, that could be a citrus bath for you. Your and it can help detox. A lot of you who don't even go to the salon or come to the salon anymore, you don't have to abandon your hair. You remember back in the day when you were little and you had that box. I think it was an old fruitcake box or a Napoleon ice cream little bucket. And you had your Borex and your balls and everything in there. We didn't go to the salon a whole lot back in the day. I did. I'm sorry, I did. But my dad wanted me there every 2 weeks, and my sister Yolanda. But I don't think my sisters after that did what we did. But you do want to still treat your hair and don't abandon it because you're saying you're working out and have schedules. I have a client. She owns a his and her consignment shop in Collierville, Tennessee. Her name is Vanessa. And y'all go out and support her. That's why I said. And her consignment shop is like Louis Vuitton, Red Bottoms, and name brand stuff. She got Gucci and all this stuff. But she is working out now, and she said, "Can I just come to you once a month because it's a heated salon? I'm a heated gym or something, and her hair is beautiful, naturally curly, and we're growing our hair." And so I said, yeah, but she got everything she needed. And she said, I just, I still want to stay on this journey. I said, oh, okay, stay on the journey. So, and I will say to anybody, just because you can't come to the salon, make it your responsibility to still get like the products that you need. Y'all will see me on these platforms. I'll grow my hair, I'll cut it off, I'll grow my hair, I'll cut it off. But one thing I do not slack or lack is keeping my hair healthy. I am trying to be an advocate and have responsibility to do that. So, any more questions? Because, I have another product. Let's talk about this. The Perfect Performance Foam Wrap. You're talking about hot summer months, okay? That's some good water. The hot summer months, the Perfect Performance Foam Wrap. I have it on my hair right now, you guys. You're talking about keeping the hair from reverting, natural oils that's in here, but you can still get the body. If you have thick, curly hair, or you can rock your curly hair, you actually you can have defined curls from this product, okay? I love it so well. So you can go silky here or naturally curly without doing the two strand twist. True story. And if you need to lay down some hair, I'm gonna tell you, I technically could have used a partial um, texturized, you know, chemical around here and around here and up through here. I use my protective strand to help eliminate some shedding. I use my apple cider. I ain't gonna tell you what all I did with that apple cider because that's something we about to bring up. But I used it. But I use this, the Perfect Performance foam wrap, because I've noticed when I use it on my clients, their hair, I got to show you guys, lasts so much longer. And it eliminates also a lot of this. Because when you do not have a perfect performance, what you do is you start reaching for the curlers. You start trying to curl it and get that look back. So my client Glennis, and I don't think she minds me saying this, she actually has sarcoidosis, but it's in the head. My mom has the sarcoidosis more so in her lungs and respiratory and stuff like that. And I use all my treatments. I steam her hair a lot. The sarcoidosis will form sores and make it look pulsy, very gross. And her hair technically was supposed to um, fall out or thin out. She came to the salon yesterday and she was just talking when she was getting ready to go. And I'm listening to her, but I'm just shooting photos at her. Look at her hair. And this is the perfect, she's all natural. Look at her hair. All natural. All natural. And it keeps her hair from thinning out. All natural. And she was just she was just talking, and I was just glad to see her. And she was like, all natural. And what it does is it and a lot of times y'all not putting this product in your cart because you don't really understand the money that's in it. When the quality, I say money sometimes because it's the quality. So I want you guys to be intentional about the hot summer months. Don't forget to bathe your hair and make sure you detox your hair and your scalp. Make sure you remove your fillers. Make sure you're moisturizing your hair in the hot summer months. There are certain styles that you can go with. Instead of always turning to, oh, here's another client. She gets the treatment. My client Lenora. And I don't put, that's not even color. That's a little dimming because that's really her gray, And I'm talking about, I'm doing hair, but I'm making sure that these customers' hair is healthy. Healthy. For a long time, her hair would not grow past, it'd be just kind of here and a little drop. But these products are intentional. They're concentrated. They're giving you so much life, so much, not just body, but life. This and this is a person who came to the salon, looked me up on social media. She had a whole lot of this. She let her hair dread, took it, I think it was crochets. But I was able to save her with the products. And this is what I'm talking about, you guys. It is time out for you to compromise your hair. Now, hot summer months, this person here grew their hair. These are some of the styles that I've done where that person, I just use braid hair and then I create different styles so the customer can enjoy the special occasion without compromising the integrity of their hair. So you can kind of see that I'm able to create. So see, say I have perfect performing foam mousse. I don't use it because I didn't know how to use it. That's true. You when you're just using it for just a little, when you want the body in your hair, but when you a little bit goes a long way. But when you want to rock natural curls, definitely you want to use that product. You can even set with it for people who have, let's say, you can set with it if people, some people are kind of old school. They want, um, uh, the ring curls. It can go that way, or your natural curls. My sister, and I'm gonna show you a picture, but this is another protective style that I do. I just take braid hair and they're able to put their oil in it. And then they're able to still wear the hair. So it's no excuse for you not to be able to, because with my customers, I am still diverse. I work with someone who is trying to, grow their hair, while they can still put their derma rollers and get their scalps ready. It's so many things that you can do in these hot summer months. But what I tell you is to realize that while you're getting these protective styles, make sure it's a protective style that you're not putting a lot of tension. I wouldn't kind of do protective styles that pull your hair at the top. I would kind of make sure if you notice a lot of my protective styles, I'm not really going at the top too much, but I'm making sure you can still get it. This is another protective style that I did. But I made sure you can see it better like this. But I made sure that is not sewn in. I did it with hairpins. Hairpins. I put the little net, and she's able to get the oil in there. But I put the little net and I'm able to pin it in. So those are things that I want you to understand. I'm actually taking hairpins, and then she's able to get the oil in there. So I hope this was useful to you guys. And then I took the foam wrap to define her hair and to keep it from being frizzy. You can also use the foam wrap on weave and everything. And this to show you I was pinning in her hair. I'm pinning it in. And it lasted about 2-3 weeks. So these are things. This is Glennis. She was going going out of the country. That's the one I had shown you that I said had sarcoidosis. So I made sure that she's able to wear a safe style. I made sure I didn't pull the top of her head, and where she can still get her oil in her head. Okay? So you come up with these things to pretty much help you. You can ask for a free hair consultation. Even my little girls, I do little stuff to help their hair, but they can still get their oils and everything in. So I hope this was a helpful show, a show that could help you understand that try to stay away from putting a lot of tension around your edges and the top of your crown. Now, I'm going to give you another tip with glasses. Did you know glasses could take your hair out? Let me know if you all agree with that. Glasses can take your hair out. Did you know that? Come on, let me know if you knew that. That glasses can take your hair out. Did you know that? Okay. I'm going to show you, let me see, a client been coming, and glasses actually took her hair out. Look at that. Took her hair out. But she also was standing around here. Okay. Now, there is photos. Let me see where she now has her edges back, because I took some photos where she got her edges. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure this is her. That's not her. Where we can show how she got, there's no trace of balding around her edges. And if I don't have let me see the photo, because there was no trace. I'll get that picture for you. Of course, I don't have my glasses on. But yeah, there is no trace of her edges actually coming out. So when I say tools, because the derma roller is another thing that actually helped her. Hair tools is vital and necessary, because sometimes people are not wearing their hair tools. Now, the glasses, I'm going to show you how I wear my glasses. Janine Hunter, where's she at? She said yes. There she go. Hey, Janine. Okay. A lot of people typically wear their glasses like right through there. They put it on the skin. But I don't want you to put your glasses on your skin. It's going to rub any hair off. I sometimes go in and then I pull it down. But I make sure that it is not on my skin. So make sure that you're not putting your glasses, put it in your hair, but make sure that it has hair on under there and on top. If you go straight in, that line is going to show. And that lady lost her hair from here all the way back there. Okay. So that's a tip that I wanted to share with you. Cecilia Coleman says, yes, thanks. Love the information. Glasses rub your edges out. Glasses rub my edges out, cause damage. Take the damage reverse elixir oil, especially if you're wearing glasses. Okay. Take the oil, put it on there, and then put the glasses through your hair and make sure you're grabbing hair and then go down. Cecilia say anywhere you have repeated friction, it can cause damage. Yes, if you put a wig on every day, eventually wherever it's rubbing friction, it's going to rub that surface clean. It's every day. Look at this. Imagine you wearing glasses every day. You're going whoop, 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 whoop. You're doing this right here. And a lot of it is metal or plastic. It's taking it off, okay? So Janine Hunter said, hello. So you all know it, because as we get older, we don't have to get older. We could be young or whatever age. We need readers. We need glasses, and we're going to have to, it has to be a part of our bodies and everything. So that's a hair tip I just wanted you all to have. We talked about the hot summer months and how it can affect you. Now, any questions from that? But if you do not have any questions, let's do some giveaways. Y'all want some giveaways or whatever? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ready for the giveaways. What was, and be very detailed. When I told you I had inflammation on my scalp and hair, give me the steps that I use in order to decrease and get my scalp feeling wonderful all over again. Let me know, what did I do? Y'all ready? Now, in the meantime, let's talk about what Deserve has going on. I want you guys, I'm going to be a special guest on a podcast this Wednesday. If you sign up for my you can go on the website and sign up. I think Tanya's going to send that out. You'll get an update, my marketing person. If not, this is it's called WJZZ Cool TV. It's a podcast, about maybe 10,000 viewers. I have it on Instagram, Facebook. So this is what we're going to talk about, a little bit about hair loss and support this company and everything, support Deserve. And so this is every Wednesday is from 6 to 7. It's live Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and T-Watch. And they have call-ins. Also, Dr. M. Thomas, pharmacy, the founder of Michigan, is going to talk about natural living. I look forward to that, to see what he has to say, and myself, Deserve. And so they talk about arts and entertainment in the community, employment for the community, volunteer within the community, doing things in the community, connecting with the community, education in the community. Replays on YouTube, WJZ Cool TV community updates. Michelle White is the host of the actual show. I look forward to Michelle. So this is going to be a wonderful experience. And also August the 20th, I will be at the Hyatt. And at the Hyatt, I will be it's Sister to Sister conference. It's going to be August the 20th. And it's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn. It's a free tickets to get in, 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Hilton Garden Inn at 7955 Akil Way in Cordova, Tennessee, 38016. So I'm going to, when they get the flyer, I'm going to put it up. But this Wednesday, I'll be on the podcast, invited. This time, I'm going to be a guest. So I will not be able to run nothing. So we're going to be all right with that, right? Denise says, congratulations. Thank you so much. And I'm going to give you a little testimony. I had some producers of the show. I'm not going to say what the show is, but the producers of the show did not like the direction that Deserve was going in. So they declined me as a special guest because they wanted to talk about alopecia, but they didn't want alopecia to be a solution type of situation. They wanted the show to go kind of like a Debbie Downer, like, oh, people with alopecia, there's no help. And there's no help. But I was saying there is some help for certain people. There's not help for everyone. We're not doctors, but there is hope. So God has always let me know to make sure you say you're not a doctor, but you give hope. So because I was saying that I was the owner of Deserve Healthy Hair Care Products, because I was saying I had my own show called Talk Hair to Me, they did not want me to be a guest. They pretty much off a pre-recorded show wanted me just to make comments about the pre-recorded show. And so because I didn't do that, we don't need you. And I said, you know what, Lord, what is for me is for me. And I just had to pass the test and have the right attitude and not be upset about it. Because if it's not for you, let's say, for instance, I did it. God could have just said it wasn't for you and nothing come out of it. So I would give anybody, just because you're turned down doesn't mean that God has turned you down. Man turned you down, but God didn't turn you down. Sometimes he's turning you around to the right direction and where he really wants you to be. Okay, no one has answered my question. And nobody wants a giveaway. I can't believe this at all. And so, with that being said, if no one wants to answer the question, we're going to end the show. So, thank you for all tuning in. I told you what it did, and you did not answer the show. I do have a comment from Life and Gaming. This has been a great show. First time on YouTube live, and I just figured out how to chat. Oh my God, you all! You know what? Thank you so much for being a first timer. Did you enjoy the show? Now that you know how to chat, I'm excited. I thank you so much. But since you're on YouTube and it's your first time, oh, I just want to give you just a little clap. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed the show and tune in with us. Oh, Yolanda, you gonna get a whooping. This is Yolanda. I didn't know that was you, yo. Also, Janine Hunter said your gift will make room for you. God always open doors no man can shut, and shut doors that we don't need to walk in. Okay, y'all, we gotta give her a hand clap for that. Thank you so much for that, Janine, huh? Thank you so much for that. I had to give you a hand clap because I did not know that, you guys. I think I can be vulnerable and open with you all. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I mean, I wasn't practicing that. I was in my feelings a lot of times when have anybody ever felt rejected because something that you really wanted, you just felt rejected. I used to feel so rejected. So I'm so glad that maturity and my relationship with God has just elevated because I don't want anything that he don't want me to have. Cecilia Coleman says, I want that give up, but I didn't remember all the steps. If someone had a tried, I would have gave you a prize. So remember, even when you don't know the steps, just do it. Because I told you how my scalp felt. I told you a whole lot of stuff. So since nobody got it right, we're going to talk about the steps again. Oh, Yolanda, thank you so much. Did you get your product, Yolanda? My boy must have added that title. Okay, he could have. Joyce Howard is making a comment. Let's see what Joyce has to say. You use the satin shampoo, apple cider, smoothie moisture, shampoo, and damage reversal elixir oil. Let's see if that's right. If you hear a hand clap, that's going to be right. If you do not hear a hand clap, Miss Joyce, I'm sorry. Yes. Y'all ought to be ashamed. Miss Joyce Howard is the only one that got it. But that's okay. That's okay. So this is what I was about to say. But since Miss Joyce Howard, I'm going to give you a prize anyway. The only thing that's left out is the Silk Milk Conditioner. This is how bad I want to give a prize away. The Silk Milk Conditioner is added in with the apple cider. She got everything right, but the Silk Milk Conditioner. she still gets surprised because nobody has tried. And so, and the silk milk conditioner. And the reason why, let's talk about why, because I like to give you the why before the what. The reason why we actually use this, this, and this, the silk milk, apple cider, and the damage reverse elixir oil, because the acidity in the apple cider, if you're already irritated and burning and have a little inflammation, it may irritate and burn it worse. Not on fire, but it's just not your skin. Once it dries out and there's no moisture put in, it can actually make it feel tight. So putting moisture with it makes it kind of have elasticity and move and subsides it, and you're extra dry. It adds it as this actually goes up under the scalp, and it becomes a healing type of elixir serum ointment. Miss Joyce Howard, as always, thank you so much for that. Yolanda says it was most of your product line. Yes, it definitely. It's in the bundles. It's everywhere. It's the silk milk conditioner. It's a thickening agent. It's for leave-in. Um, um, a, a conditioner where you can actually condition for 20 to 45 minutes or 10 minutes. It helps with detangling, moisture, a reconstructor, deep rooted. You can steam with it and all of that. So Celia Coleman says, yes, many times, but I realize that we have to recognize the difference between the flesh and spiritual realm of the operation in our lives. I think that is so huge that you made that comment, because there's some things with certain my husband had something that did not happen for him this week, and I said, man said no, but God didn't say no. So we have to realize that sometimes God would even watch the behavior of a no and then take us higher than what we really wanted. And I am in the process of building my relationship so tightly with God because I'm excited about it. And I am wanting to really get out of my way so I can get all the abundance, all what God has for me to do, work for his kingdom, and just be a good advocate and a mentor and a Christian, what God wants me to have. I want to give a special thanks to everybody that just came on this platform and that's supporting Deserve. Deserve, like I said, will be on a podcast, which is on all the social media, WJZZ, that will, Cool TV. It's on Facebook, YouTube from 6 to 10. So y'all support me, because I can't wait to brag about that and just say, hey, my people came over. Also, check if you have bought any products with Deserve or you signed up for our email and blast list. It will also give you the information. It will send you out some e-news. Also, August the 20th, Sister to Sister conference. You are welcome to come. You're in the Memphis area. If you're not in the Memphis area, it's still welcome. And so I will be speaking and selling Deserve products. And so I will be also speaking on the subject, when will you thank God and praise God when he's not even answering you? So as women, and with women, whether we're in business or whatever, sometimes in our darkest hours, in our darkest days, or times that we don't even feel God hugging or loving on us, we still have to praise him. We still have to trust him in every aspect and everywhere we do. I thank you so much for tuning in to the show. And you know what I say, everybody needs a second chance, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance, and healthy hair. And I want you guys to remember to keep God first, because he'd love to hear from you. I love when Steve Harvey says that he would love to hear from you, because sometimes we treat God like he's the Wizard of Oz, like he is just back there just doing some stuff without any planning or intentions. And God is always, he treats us as individual people. He will not forget you. He will not forsake you. He loves you. You're his children. but we do not put God into our lives the way that we're supposed to. We just want God to bail us out. Cecilia Coleman says, I just realized the cleanse, wash, co-wash effect. Thank you. Yes, Janine Coleman says, Janine Hunter says, thank you as well. I'm blowing a kiss to everybody. Congratulations to Joyce Howard for that big win. Yolanda, thank you so much. Cecilia Coleman, Janine Hunter, and Michelle, thank you. Anybody that's made a comment, Joyce Howard says, thank you so much. Much needed information. You know, I love your Silk Milk conditioner. Joyce, you love all the products. Joyce uses the products, and I appreciate her. Congratulations. She's Cecilia Coleman says to you, Joyce Howard. One thing I want to say about Joyce Howard is that she supported me in the beginning phases, and I appreciate that. Cecilia Coleman and Janine Hunter, many people that's on here. But I thank you, Joyce Howard, so much for being patient, for being kind, and just being consistent with Deserve. So if anything else, you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I love you so much, and take care.
Talk hair, let's talk hair, talk hair to me, talk hair to me, talk hair to me, talk hair to me. Let's talk.